Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to this week's energy forecast. I'm Sarah Louise from Sarah Louise Live, and I am an intuitive and a reader of the cosmic weather. So I'm going to share with you my forecast for this up and coming week, starting on the 4th of December, what energy is going to be around and how you can best navigate, what's coming through this week. So, can you believe it? We made it to December, and yeah, what an incredible year it has been. And I don't know, I just feel like December is a really cool wrap up of this whole year. And there's some incredible energy coming through. There's a little bit of challenging energy coming through. But I feel like we're kind of in this year on a little bit of a high. So how good is that? Yeah. And I kind of want everyone to be really, really proud of their efforts of this year, because it's been monumental. There's been a lot of lessons come through for a lot of people. There's been a lot of change, a lot of shifting, a lot of growing up. And, sometimes that's not that easy. And, we can be quite challenged and quite pushed. But that's why we're here. That's the classroom of life, hey? So, well done. Well done for being here. Well done for taking part in this classroom. And, for giving it all that you have. And if you're listening to this channel, then you are most definitely giving it your best shot and having a go. Maybe not perfect, because none of us are perfect, but you're having a go, and you're trying, and that's what this is all about. Yeah, it's a journey of life. We're here to grow, we're here to evolve. It doesn't happen in a day. And when we get it, when we truly get it, and we do pass this class, then we don't have to be here anymore. So those of us that are here, it's because we've still got some learning to do. Yeah. So this week we got some big energy coming in, and we're going to have to work really hard to stay in control of our emotions, on path, and not go into any of that, low vibe, disruptive way of communicating our emotions. We have a full moon in Gemini. It's our last full moon of the year, and it's in Gemini. So think about Gemini, the twins, very two kind of the opposites, the immortal and the mortal. Some say the human and the being, our heart, our head, our body, our soul. So really kind of polar opposite energy in a full moon. And Gemini is also a lot around our communication, how we speak, what we say, thoughts that go on in our head. And I feel like this full moon is gonna, remember, every full moon comes and highlights our emotions. It's a very emotional time. It's a lot of letting go, releasing. It's the end of this cycle. So things have to come up, for us to see, to be able to let go of them. And we have to remember to stay, consciously aware of our behavior and, how we are around a full moon, more so, under a full moon than other days, because we're highly sensitized. And I believe that every full moon, every cycle comes forward for us to allow us to shift, let go, evolve and grow, clear, create, step up. That's what it's all about. So we've got this last one of the year coming in Gemini. Now I feel like it's like all the things that have to be said before the end of the year, all the changes that have to happen before the end of the year. It's a real wrap up. All the things that need to come up, be let go of, release, so that we can create real clarity. So because of where this full moon sits, I feel like there's gonna be this kind of uber energy, passion, like funky, coming up. And I feel like we're going to have to really stand in balance of these two really polar opposite sides. One is that kind of human, wants to kind of be a bit reactive and like shout and scream about these, emotions that are coming up. And, this beautiful being wants to like be in love and flow and rise above it. So there's this, as I say, a real polar opposite energy coming through this week. So we're going to have to super stay balanced. When stuff comes up, yes, we have to communicate, but we must think before we speak so that we don't create drama and chaos. You know, full moons can quite often create a bit of chaos and drama, and, you know, we don't need to do that. So we have to be really conscious and really aware. We think before we speak. We maybe do some nice journaling, you know, so we get those feelings and those emotions clear before we actually articulate them. Yeah, we get, you know, maybe we talk to somebody, you know, have a session somewhere and just, you know, this is coming up for me. I'm not sure how to deal with it. Would, you know, get a little bit of help and advice so that when you bring stuff to the table, you know, you're not in that blame or shame, or, you know, you're taking responsibility and you're seeing things from a bigger picture. You know, you're allowing that beautiful full moonlight to shine on the whole picture, not just a small part. Yeah. It's a big week. Yeah, the energy is gonna, you know, it's really fiery. Yeah, super fiery. What do I recommend that you do through this week? I recommend that, yes, you journal. I recommend that what comes up for you, you really get clarity before you share it. I recommend that you do share, you do clear, you do a lot of letting go. Yeah, when stuff comes up, do I need this? Is it for my highest good? Do I need to release it? What do I need to do with it? You know, you do a lot of questioning with yourself. Yeah, you manage that anger and that irritability, that frustration. If you start to feel it coming up, you manage your emotions. Yeah, it's okay to feel angry. It's okay to feel all of those, but it's what we do with it. You know, you're going to go for a run. You're going to release it in, you know, some really positive ways. Go do a gym class, run, I don't know, do some yoga, stretch it out. Jump up and down, shake your body, whatever. Yeah? Rather than rage or, you know, beep your horn when you're driving. Yeah? So when the anger or frustration or anything comes up this week, you know, question it. What were you here to show me? What's this about? Okay, I'm going to release you in a really positive way. And if you don't do that all the time this week, then it's okay, because you are human too. But remember that, you know, it's progress, not perfection. Yeah, because I feel like there could be a little bit of criticism coming in this week, you know, and that self-criticism. Oh, I shouldn't have done that, I shouldn't have said that. Oh, you know, it's okay, you know, but we're consciously trying to, you know, constantly step up and be our best self. And sometimes we're going to have moments of weakness when moons come in like this and really challenge us, and that's okay. And if we walk through it really well and beautifully, and we don't react, and happy days too. Yeah, I just feel like this week there is like a real polarity around, and you may get swept off in that. And if you do, that's okay for a moment. Just bring yourself back, get back on, you know, get back grounded, get back in focus. Yeah. So articulate your needs, your wants, where you're at, you know, what's going on for you, but think before you speak. Do your journaling, stay nice and grounded, release your energy, frustration in positive ways, and take responsibility. Do journaling, do a bit more journaling. We got the solstice coming up in a couple of weeks, and I love the energy that's going to follow through after this full moon, yeah, with that solstice. And the solstice is very much celebration and light and bringing in more light, and there's a lot of festivals of light that come in, and I believe after this full moon. So we just got to get through this one, yeah, without too much chaos and drama. Yeah, get through this week, you know, just be cool, be calm. And then we come into that beautiful solstice, festival of lights. I mean, wherever you are right now, there's so many celebrations and there's so much light. I mean, where I am, and a lot of people celebrate Christmas, and I drive down the street and there's like lights everywhere, you know, it's kind of, it's beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. So we're going to start burning lots of candles, and we're going to start really connecting to that, yeah? And it's going to be magical and beautiful. So just know that this energy that comes through this week, if it does catch you off guard and kind of spin you out a little bit, don't worry, it's not here to it's not lasting long, yeah? Just do what you need to kind of do to breathe, 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 breathe. I also have a online live meditation under this full moon, because I want everyone to kind of get through this kind of unscathed. It's December, we're at the end of the year, let's not blow anything out now. Yeah, we're on a really cool path, and I want us all to really stay there, and as I say, start lighting some candles and celebrating the light as we move out of this year, not be having to put fires out that we've probably lit, you know, and just we've done that before and we don't need to do that anymore. So live online 7 p.m. on Thursday, actually under this full moon, Brisbane time, 7 p.m, live online. So if you feel that you need to be in that session, just book in. It's super easy, yeah, super easy. There's links, make sure there's a link in this. There's all on the website, www.sarahlouiselive. I'm actually not on Instagram anymore. I think that I do have a presence. I think someone is running a Facebook page for me, which is great. But yeah, there's no social media really happening now. So everything really will be coming through the website or here. So I'll make sure that there is a link here. So if you feel like you need it, you're drawn to it, you go, yeah, I'm a Gemini and I want it, or yeah, I'm just feeling a bit funky, or I've attended every one of Sarah's events this year, I'm going to make sure I'm on that one, then great. We have a beautiful, 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 beautiful tribe. So yeah, I'm here. I will support you through this funky, uber passionate week, so that we take all the gifts, because there's a lot of clarity and there's a lot of light that we can really draw through this week, and a lot of clearing, a lot of letting go. And you know, when we let all that stuff go, we feel good, we feel light, we feel bright, yeah, and so we should. So yeah, live online, Thursday, 7 p.m, I will be running a session, tuning into the greatness of this week and leaving behind the funk. So hopefully I'll see lots of you there, and those that I won't see there, I will see back here next week for next week's forecast. Have an amazing week. Lots of love.